Hello and welcome to AM Guitar with me, Anjay. Today I'm going to take you through a little journey where I'm going to be building this little fuzz face from Hubcap John, which is a do-it-yourself kit with a lot of stuff in it. Wish me luck. As you can see, oh, wait a minute, sorry, I just remembered people get offended by my silly hat, so let's have no silliness in this video whatsoever. As you can see, I finished the Hubcap John fuzz face in a tobacco tin, and during my little musical number there, you would have seen photographs of the process. Now, first things first, let's talk about building it, because building it was tough because I'm not used to building that kind of thing, so it was quite hard work, but very, very rewarding. And actually the instructions were really clear, the components were all there, I had enough of everything. All I needed was to read the instructions properly and have a reasonable level of soldering. So my first thing with this would be, if you want to do this, make sure you have a soldering iron and a multimeter, and that you know how to use both, at least vaguely. Other than that, it was a pretty simple build. It took me a couple of goes to get a few bits right. I managed to get the transistors around the wrong way, and the way the board's set up, you have kind of copper strips, and if the solder touches between the two copper strips, you get a bridge. So you have to go down it with a craft knife. But yeah, it took me 2 nights to put it together, and then kind of a day faffing around with it to get it right, to get it biased the way I want it. And honestly, it's fantastic. So first of all, kudos to Hubcap John for putting together such a fantastic kit. These are my own knobs, it didn't come with any knobs. But I just thought, let's play it. Oh, and obviously it's a fuzz, so I had to use a Strat. This is Jason at Mayberry's Guitars' personal sort of 60s Fender Strat. Beautiful guitar, beautifully set up. I don't like Strats, but he might never see this again if I have my way, because it's beautiful. Sounds amazing. It's got the 60s pickups, 80s pickups in it and all sorts. It's really, really nice. Yeah, beautiful guitar. Anyway, let's have a little play with this. Let's just see what it sounds like. So this is my clean sound. There's a bit of hair on it, neck pickup. All the pickups, that's clean. Full volume on everything. We're going to start at full volume, full fuzz. This is the fuzz, this is the volume. lots of fuzz. Now we're going to roll the fuzz back on here a little bit. Roll the volume back on the guitar a little bit, because with a fuzz face, the volume on the guitar and the fuzz work in tandem quite dramatically. As you can see, you get an almost clean sound. It just sounds fantastic. It's got such a great tone. If we roll the fuzz all the way off and put the volume back up on here, I'm on the neck and middle. And that's the volume. So, as you can see, it's a great sounding pedal. The kit was really easy to build, very, very clear instructions. All the components were there. These are my own knobs that I had lying around. If you're interested in building pedals, I think get in touch with John, because this is a really good starting point for most people, I think. You need a multimeter and a soldering iron and some solder, and you need some ability with the soldering iron because you are having to solder into quite small channels. Now, what you have in the box, you have a little circuit board. It's made up of lots of copper strips, and what I did discover was it's really easy to put solder across both those strips by mistake, or any two strips. So you need a knife as well as to cut between the channels. But I mean, other than a few cock-ups where I put the transistors around the wrong way, which is my own fault, I didn't read the instructions properly, it was really easy to put together. A couple of nights work, and then a bit of time during the third day just to mess around with biasing, making it sound how I wanted it to sound. Absolutely love it. Might end up on my pedal board. Certainly never going to get rid of it because I built it. If you're interested, hit John up. I'll put his link in the description below. Let me know your kind of pedal build successes and disasters. Like, subscribe. Oh, and I've actually just released a new single as well called Can't Take It Back From Me, which I would love you to go and listen to on Spotify if you could maybe spend 3 and a bit minutes of your time. Until then, though, however, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers all.